Hello guys, this is For the Splish Splash. Today we're playing some more VR, and I'm playing a free-to-play game for the Oculus Touch, which is called Robo Recall. But I'm playing it as usual on the HTC Vive. Let's do it.
Hey, bro, don't you look at that? I said, my friend, what you looking at?
Oh, hello.
Bring you this emergency announcement. We have reports of a disturbance in the downtown area, and are getting word that the RoboReady Corporation has issued
What am
the
I?
following press release.
Oh,
Your trusted
who
friends
am
at
I?
RoboReady want to
Am I a
reassure
robot?
the rumors you've heard are very likely exaggerated. There is nothing to fear. The allegations that our new Cal Series 9 are malfunctioning have not been verified by any reputable source. The Cal 9s may appear to be destroying property, but it is equally possible that they are simply carrying out one of our many urban renewal programs. They are almost certainly not running.
This is not good.
You are likely almost entirely safe. We stake our reputation on it.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
You have it. Hold on a moment. Unconfirmed sources are telling us that the malfunction may be spreading to Cal 9s in other parts of the city. In response, RoboReady may be issuing a citywide recall.
Whoa.
Until the recallers have the situation under control, the one thing you absolutely must do.
No! What's happening with these guys? Uh-oh! Why are you looking at me like that?
Welcome, Agent 34, and congratulations on your promotion to the ranks for RoboReady Recall Specialist.
Really?
My name is Dolores, and I'm your Artificial Intelligence Deputy. I'm here to help you excel at RoboReady.
Haha. Okay.
We've arrived at your state-of-the-art RoboReady work facility.
Oh.
Let's get started. Tilt the thumbstick forward to activate your teleporter. Tilt and hold the thumbstick to aim the beam at the location in front of you. When
This is a bit
teleporting,
weird when it comes to
rotate
the
thumbstick
controls.
to set which way you will be facing.
Since this is a Oculus game, it doesn't really play the same right when it comes to facing objects and stuff. I mean, me having HTC Vive, I can move like, 360 if I want to, but you see here, turn around to face sensors. Okay, I'm gonna play it the Oculus way.
Notice this previously recalled product.
Oh.
You can pick it up by grabbing the white ring. Now observe that the product has multiple white rings.
Whoa.
Anything with multiple white rings can be torn apart. Grab
Can?
a second white ring and try it now.
Grab. So I'm using the side buttons to do this.
Excellent work.
Oh, sorry.
Always keep an eye out for multiple white rings when you're holding something.
Oh, I get it. So I can...
Next up, you can teleport around the office to see all of the state-of-the-art robo resources now at
This
your
is awesome.
disposal. Go ahead.
Bye, head.
Try it.
I will try it. I'll try it. I'm just ripping this poor robot apart. Can I hang it up there again? I can. Amazing. Oh shit. Oh! Wow, good physics.
Welcome to weapons training. Now, for a little target practice. We're teleporting pistols to the holsters at your hips. Look down and observe every time you draw a pistol, RoboReady's supply team receives a requisition request. They will teleport new pistols to you as soon as possible, so check your holsters often. Now you're armed. Just squeeze the trigger to shoot.
Indeed, squeeze the triggers. This is the weapon training just before we're about to go into the actual first mission. And unfortunately my camera went down when it comes to recording in OBS. But on the other hand, that doesn't do that much. So I am doing this post commentary, telling you guys what's gonna happen in the game a bit. And I like the sound of the weapon. As you see, the game looks really sweet as well.
We are getting reports of a hotspot in the city where multiple RoboReady products have gone rogue.
Indeed.
Please note, product defects are always the result of user error. RoboReady is not responsible.
Gangsta style
It's time
works
to test your
fine,
recall
confirm.
skills in the field. Please hold for teleport.
First mission coming up.
Welcome to the city center, Agent 34. RoboReady needs you to investigate the malfunctioning products.
Malfunctioning products. Interesting. So this is the first alley, you might say, where you start off.
Look out, Agent. Incoming.
And we've seen those dudes before in the beginning. They're quite slow, but they will start running at you. You'll see.
Your performance by your score, which you can see here. This is your multiplier. Collect chips to increase your multiplier and drastically increase your score.
Exactly, and that we will. Again, this plays a bit different playing it on the HTC Vive. And that is mainly to do with the movement. Again, when I have to face the right direction before I teleport. Not really used to that, so I was struggling a bit until I got it a bit better. You see, I'm standing at the looking at the wrong way, you might say, and the crawlers are incoming. Again, the weapons are working really well, and you just drop them. You can also throw them at the enemies. I will do that more if I play this game again for you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think, if you like what you see. In my opinion, right now, this might be one of the better looking, maybe the best looking VR shooter game at the moment. Okay, we're gonna teleport. So Robo Recall is an Epic Games game, and they usually know what they're doing. Here at this very moment, the enemies is actually starting to move a bit faster, and you will also see when they start jumping towards me, and even, yeah, looks as if they're flying. And again, the physics are working really well. You can catch the bullets, as I'm doing here, and send them back to the enemies. We talked a bit about the story. You got the initial story being shown there in the cutscene in the beginning, but also I can say that this is exclusively for Oculus Touch, as I mentioned in the beginning, although I am able to play it here on the HTC Vive. And the thing here is that you can move around in the city by teleporting, as I'm doing here. This is a very common thing now in virtual reality games, and I think it works good, although for me, playing on HTC Vive, I tend to get facing the wrong direction sometimes, but it's really fun and it's really action-packed, just waiting for these crawlers to get closer to me and to finish them off. Epic Games has added something that is called modding, and I'm gonna read what they say about it. I think it's kind of interesting. Gonna check that out if I play the game a bit more. Build new robot-ready products such as over-the-top weapons for dispatching rogue robots, or change up the fight by adding your opponents in need of recalling and creative decimation. Create and share new levels for others to explore, and build custom versions of the Robo Recall maps with your own gameplay. This sounds really cool. Again, I hear what they're doing here. They are definitely encouraging the players to you might say, interact and create within the game, which I always like when that happens with a game. Maybe this is the first time I at least hear that when it comes to a VR game. Here's the first time I bring out these shotguns. Look at this. Airborne, and stuck. Yes, I will use them a lot, you will see. I freaking love the weapons so far, and it's gonna be really interesting to see what you get further along the way when you're playing. When I teleported here, someone started to talk to me. Who is this?
Hey buddy, I'm Philip. I'm going to integrate to your environment.
Agent 34, are you receiving transmissions from an AI calling itself Philip? Please disregard anything this AI says. It is an older, erratic model scheduled for shutdown.
She's so sweet of me. Tries to hide it, but I can tell.
RoboReady is reading a large uptick of rogue robots in this hotspot. It's your chance. Do that recalling you do so well.
That I do so well? Okay, thank you. So we have to get ready because enemies are inbound, and we maybe find out later who this Philip is. Is he her friend or a foe? Well, I don't have time to think about this because the enemies are coming in, both these crawlers and also the robots we've seen before. I will also try to grab those dudes if they get close. Sometimes they just explode almost in your face, but again, as you saw within the tutorial, you can actually grab them, you can tear them apart, you can throw them back towards the other enemies, or you can use them as a melee weapon. That is a really sweet feature, I think. Here I tend to start to get a bit cocky using the shotguns in more like gangster mode, but again, it's so fun to use the weapons. They're working quite precisely, you might say, in the game. I never had a feeling that I was aiming, shooting, and I, you know, like missed due to something that wasn't right in the game. So that is sweet when you're playing a fast-paced, like almost arcade shooter like this in VR. I also see that the game has got a lot of good sayings, and I think I'm gonna be also the one that goes into that kind of queue or line saying the same so far. Again, this is just the first smell of the game, playing the first level and all. I guess it's gonna be tougher and even more things later on coming into the game. I saw that IGN gave this game 8.5 out of 10, and I think that's great, even though I tend not to check out reviews that much, try to build my own opinion, but I have to agree, so far this is just kicking ass.
Look out, Agent. RoboReady doesn't think you're ready to deal with that quite yet. Let's return to the office. Teleported me now.
Haha, saved by the bell, you might say. Teleported back here because I don't have the upgrades and weapons to meet those terrible mechs and stuff yet. Here you can see the points, the score, and with that said, I hope you enjoyed. Again, let me know what you think about the game in the comment section. If you want to see more of this, me playing it, going a bit further into the game to see what's gonna happen. I've had a great time. This was Forest Splish Splash playing Robo Recall for Oculus Touch, but me playing it on the HTC Vive. Have a great week. See you soon again. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more content coming your way. If you're already subscribed, thanks for being that awesome. Hit that like button. See you soon again. Bye bye.
Hey, bro, don't you look at that? I said, my friend, what you looking at? I think she is something for me.